Today's going to be kind of a busy day for me today. I have a total of like 8 jobs to do, and there's more people that have been contacting me to come pick up stuff. So I might have more than 8 jobs. It might be 10, it might be 12. I'm just going to see how many I can get done today. Job number 1, complete. 2 water heaters. Job number two complete. 2 bicycles and a walker. Job number 3 complete. It's this steel tubing here. Job number 4 is done. It's this dryer, which was already ripped apart before I got here. And then there's the dryer pieces that were just sitting on top. And then I picked up another bike. And as you can see right there, the appliances I picked up today, I've been cutting the wires off, so hopefully I'll get a higher payout. Job number 5 done. Grill. Job number 6 done. It's this washer and dryer, and as you can see, I did cut the cables off. Job number 7 done. It's that stove, this chair in the back. I've got that chair and 2 brake rotors. So this is job number 8, which might be my last job for the day. I don't know, I might try to get a couple more stops in, but it's just this small piece of metal and it's really light. It almost wasn't worth it making a trip over here. Okay, so now we're at that part of the video where I do the breakdown. Today, as you saw, I had 8 jobs to do. After the 8th job was done, I did wait around for some other jobs to potentially come in, which they did, but unfortunately it was just way too late. I'd already dropped my trailer off because I'm not allowed to have my trailer here where I live. And, I could have gone back to pick it up, but the jobs were so spread out at that point that I wouldn't have made it back to my town in time to pick my kid up from daycare. So I had to push those off till next week, potentially, unless they find somebody else to come and get them. Anyway, so like I said, 8 jobs. The first 4 jobs that I did, I went to the scrapyard after the 4th job, and I had a total of 640 pounds of steel, or what they call shreddable tin. That paid me $37. And also, the first job that I did where I picked up the 2 hot water heaters, the lady gave me a cash tip of $9. She wanted to give me more, but $9 was all she had. I told her she didn't have to, but she insisted, so I took it. The second time I went to the scrapyard, now, like I said, in my videos, I had cut the cords off of all the appliances and stockpiled them. So when I went to the scrapyard the second time, I had the 2 brake rotors, which were a total of 44 pounds. They paid me $3.41 for the 2. And I also had the patio furniture, which they called aluminum breakage because they did have some steel on them. And so they paid me $4.62 for those. And then, of course, I had the copper, which they considered drop because it has the casing on it. They paid me $2.70 for the copper. And then for the shreddable tin, because I had the appliances, I had 480 pounds, and they paid me a total of $27.60 for the tin, which makes it a total payout of $38. So if I combine the 2 payouts and the $9 tip, that's $84. And then I had $20 in gas today, which means I made a total of $64. Again, I'm working towards getting like a storage unit or something so that I can be able to rip the motors and stuff out of washing machines and dryers and everything. But you know, that takes time. Um, but you know, when I do get to that point, I, you know, can potentially make a lot more money each time I go to the scrapyard. I'm not going to necessarily be able to go every day, but every time I go, it's going to be a higher payout. Um, so, you know, that is something for me to work towards, you know, which I am excited for that. You know, hopefully it's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. Also, I was contacted by somebody on Facebook that asked me to dispose of a aluminum boat hull. I think it's like one of those Alumacraft boats. They already have the motor out, the seats out, I think, or I might have to take those out. If I do, so what? Also, it's sitting on a trailer, and they asked me to dispose of the trailer too. They just want the whole thing gone. So I think the trailer is aluminum as well. It might be steel, but you know, if it is steel, again, so what? You know, it's still money. They do have other things for me to take too, so I think I'm going to be spending most of my day that day on their property disposing of what they have. So be sure to watch out for that video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It really helps me out. Have a great weekend.